Great to you all. This is Brother Reno student. I'm going to talk about two questions you have to ask yourself before prayer. There are two questions you have to ask yourself before prayer. Because prayer doesn't do everything. God didn't design prayer to do everything. As some people believe, it's not true. Prayer doesn't do everything. And you can't get everything through prayer. You can't get everything through prayer. Yeah, you can't get everything through prayer. Prayer doesn't do everything. It is important to pray. Because Jesus said, we should pray always. Scripture says pray always. Men ought to pray. You ought to pray. You need to pray because you need God. You need God. As you need oxygen to survive, you need God. You need God is a must. God is a necessity in our life. A prayer doesn't do everything. Here are the two questions you have to ask yourself before you pray. The first question is, what you're about to pray about, ask this question: can I achieve it in my own capacity? Jesus said, ask and it shall be given unto you. Prayer is asking. But there are two ways of asking: asking God and asking humans. So ask this question: can I achieve what I wanted to pray about, what I want in my prayer? Can I achieve it in my own capacity? And the second question: do I need only God to achieve this? These are the two questions you have to ask. If you can achieve it in your own capacity, don't pray about it. Yeah. If you can achieve it in your own capacity, don't pray about it. For example, what God has told you to do, you don't have to pray about it. What God has enabled you, He has committed to your care, and He has commanded you to do, you shouldn't pray about it. You can't pray to God to turn off your light, your room light, turn off your room light for you. No. That is your responsibility. So don't shift your responsibilities to God. That is laziness. What you can do, what is your responsibility, what you can do in your own capacity without God involvement. Don't pray about it. And to pray about things that you can't do anything about. Nobody knows the future. So I go to work and I commit my work into the hands of the Lord, because I am not in control of whatever happens in the work. You can't control everything in the work. You can't. You can have a tight security, but you can't control everything. You can't control everything in your work, because so I have to commit it in the hands of God. But what I can control in my business, in my work, I don't have to do that. I have to take responsibility. Yeah, I have to take responsibility. Stop asking God to do what He has committed to your responsibility. He wants you to do it for yourself. Nobody holds the future. I pray that the Lord protect my future, because I can't control the future. I sleep and pray that the Lord should protect me in my sleep, because I can't control what happens in my sleep. What you can't control, leave it in the hands of God. And what you can control, be serious with it. Be serious with it. Yeah, that is prayer. That is the reality. The principle of prayer. Don't pray about things you can do, things you can have access to. Things you can have access to. Don't pray about it. Don't pray about money. While you have to work, the Bible says that work can get money. There is reward in labor. So you have to work and make money. read the scriptures of Jesus Christ, I hope you've read about the Gospels of Jesus. There is nowhere written that Jesus prayed for one single person to experience financial miracle. Nowhere. Nowhere. He never did that. Jesus laid hands on a poor person and commanded the money coming to your bank account. No. God doesn't do those things, because making money is your responsibility. It's not God's responsibility. Making money is your responsibility, not God's responsibility. God bless you.